Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Natique here in Elk Grove, California. Coming to you live, and it's Thursday, and I'm actually here, and it's been a cluster F of the morning.
None technology.
None of the phones want to work. Only Susan's. It's not doing landscape. It's going straight up and down. We don't know what it is, but we know that we can't miss. So thank you for being patient. We are sorry we're late, but literally 3 phones later, Susan's is working. So Facebook's doing something. We don't know what it is. That'll be interesting. We got to figure out what that's all about.
Yeah,
why is it like that?
Because usually it does it, like, if that happens with mine, then yours works. Mm-hmm. But today it's like it just hates Apple altogether.
Yeah. So good morning, everyone. So happy to be here on Thursday. I don't think I've done a Thursday since I started watching Everly, but it's nice to be here. Yeah, who knows? It's all okay. Just ridiculous. Ridiculous that it doesn't work. Who knows? But we're so excited. We're a few days away from Have a Ball Fall Crawl. So excited. We are getting tons of signups. So it was really nice. I got a message from the people in charge, and they said, whoa, you guys must have done a great job advertising because we have a lot of people coming in from your link. And I was like,
You're welcome.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, the whole system's down. Yeah, something's going on. Hello, Diane Frankel. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, it's the first day of fall.
Is it officially?
It is. It's the 22nd, I think, is when it switches. I don't know. It's 63 in my house right now, which is like heaven if you're middle-aged and run warm. So I'm loving it.
And weirdly, it's supposed to be 83 today. I'm like, what?
But that's still fall because it would be in the 90s or 100s. So we're doing great. All right. Our grand prize. This is fantastic. For all purchases between the 16th of September through the 30th, we have one of our custom made bags for us. These are actually made in the United States from start to finish. Livable wages. We love that. The only thing we didn't really like, I'm just going to point it out. This is not our right pink. They did not do our Pantone pink, but it's still so cute. Here's where Elk Grove is in California. So you get the bag that's valued at $30. If it's something you can't wait on, we do have those for sale either in our boutique or online. And we have one skein of Noro Sweeto. That is a full skein or barrel ball as they call it. Over 300 yards of it. So 353 yards of beautiful 100% wool Sweeto. It was one of the first tweeds that they've done. And we've got a coordinating little mini skeins of bright blue, which really will pull this out. We have our pattern for the boys or not. It is a scarf pattern. What I was thinking afterwards is you can start out with the 2 colors and end with the 2 little mini skeins, and then the center will be this. That'll actually work out really well and quite easy to do. This prize is valued at more than $75. And Anna, how do they get entered to win?
So how you get entered in our grand prize drawing is every time you make a purchase from the 16th through the 30th of September, you're going to get 1 entry. It is cumulative, so if you purchase 10 times, you get 10 entries. If you purchase 2 times, you get 2 entries. It includes purchases made here in person in the boutique, online at natiekyarns.com, and even over the phone with us. Every time you check out, it's an entry.
All right, next, our daily prize, which is pretty exciting because we actually have an event coming up with Gilda. If you guys did not know, Knitting Fever bought my ribbon candy pattern for Noro. We are doing an event with Gilda on October 30th, so you will see a spot that you guys can sign up afterwards. It is a Saturday. I think it's a Saturday. Let me look real quick. I'm going to say it's Saturday the 30th.
I had the 23rd in my head.
Oh, no, definitely not that. It's the 29th.
Ah, okay.
Saturday the 29th from 3 to 5, we are going to do an event in the store. You are going to get a free pattern to kick it off. And if you buy 4 skeins of Noro Silk Garden, Gilda is going to gift you an additional skein at no charge. So that's like getting 25% off your yarn for that day. But this is, you guys saw Melanie did probably more than a dozen of these for all her girlfriends. Very fast, fun project. There's 3 different sizes with 1 skein of Silk Garden. You could easily do the smallest one. If you want to do the medium, you could cast on a few less stitches and do it a little bit bigger. Or if you want a double wrap, you would need 3 of those. But really fun. It's a 2-round repeat. 1 round is just knit, then a little fun one, but the Silk Garden is magnificent. Sweeto's another one that I've used, and I love that. You can get probably 3 or 4 out of 1 barrel ball of Sweeto. Knit on a size 8 needle, but if you are interested, you'll find more details later next week. But I'm just giving you a heads up. October 30th, 3 to 5, Gilda will be here in the boutique to host this event. But in the meantime, we are gifting 1 skein of Curion. It's a little bit different than Silk Garden. Curion is 100% wool. There's 110 yards per skein. Very nice. This is one of the original colors, 211, that gorgeous natural. I'll let Anna talk about all those.
This one is shades of cream and kind of a soft taupe and a caramel. Very pretty, a warm neutral. It's funny, this is the one we would expect to be called color number 1, and it's like 211.
I know, I don't know what it is. I think one has more gold.
Like one is warmer than the other?
Mm-hmm. But really pretty, fast, fun. Melanie can tell you it's like 1 a night she was doing in front of TV. Melanie, how long did it take you to do 1? And I think you cast on 100 stitches, correct? I'm just curious about that. Good morning, Lisa. Hello, Claudia. It's nice to see everyone on. So, while we're waiting for Melanie to say how 90, oh, you did 90 stitches. Okay. But I think you knit a little loose. So I'm going to say most people, 100 stitches would get you a great one. Super pretty, fun, fast, easy, deliciousness. So great opportunity to whip out some gifts. How you get entered into this? I know my brain was like, what am I talking about? 2.5 hours. Oh, 14. I love it. All right. So how you get entered into the drawing for tomorrow's drawing.
Technology.
Seriously, what craziness is this? Every time you react to the video, which you guys can see, we're getting lots of loves from everyone. You're going to get 1 entry for every reaction. The fastest way to do it. Look at, we've got 40 people on live. Hey, everyone. Woo, woo. You will get 5 entries for every comment. So the more you comment, the better it is. Honestly, the best part of my day. I love I love all the comments. That's one of the things about the virtual shop hop that we're getting. I'm not going to be able to see comments, which is I love. So I'm trying to figure that out. Maybe I could have one with the chat open so I can see the chat at the same time.
Like you could be logged in as the attendee so
yes.
that you can see.
Because I want to be able to read everything. So I love that. Melanie said her butt got whiter during that time. But it is a fast 2.5 hours to knit one of these. Just really, really easy. So 5 entries for every one of those. If you would like to share, that's the quickest way to get it. And honestly, it does benefit us for other people to hear about Knitique, but it really is to help other people find a place that they consider their yarn home. So This is some craziness on the computer. You can share just like I showed you, the forward arrow. You're going to just share it to my stories, share it to my friends. You're going to get 11 entries for everyone. Melanie said this is fun and easy, your favorite go-to gift. The nice thing is you can do it in many other of the Noros. You're not limited to Silk Garden or Carry On. Subame would be amazing, and it's a lot of cotton and silk to it. Akunoshima, any of the worsted weights are going to work fantastic on this one. You know what I like about Akunoshima? You get the different fibers. So having that Angora, you'll get a section that's a little bit more furry, and then it goes forward from there. So lots of goodies. Thank you everyone for sharing. We really appreciate it. So this is based off of yesterday's video. Let me see, what was it? Oh, and did it work? Maybe.
It should be.
Who knows? I swear
I don't trust anything this morning, but I do remember setting it up.
All right, here we go. Boop. Who is going to be the winner of this great prize? Oh my God, Melanie Goldish. So
that's funny.
Melanie is not local, so how does Melanie get her prize?
Melanie, since you're not local, you will collect your prize by the next time you place an order at natiqueyarns.com. You just put in the notes section that you have a prize, and we send it all on out together in one happy pink package.
Honestly, that's so ironic. I love it.
If you are local and have won a prize recently, all you have to do is stop by the boutique anytime Tuesday through Saturday from 11 to 5, and we will hand it right over to you.
Oh, Melanie said we can pass it on. All right, hold on. Let me
hopefully you didn't close it.
Okay, here we go. We'll pick another one. Well, thank you, Melanie. Beverly Reiser. Congratulations, Beverly. You are the winner, and you are not local either. So, how can Beverly pick up her prize?
So, Beverly, same deal. The next time you place an order at natiqueyarns.com, just put in the notes section that you have a prize, and we will send it all on out together in one happy pink package.
All right. I can't read your lips when you're not looking at me. Right? You're like... I know. But in case Beverly's not new, it's good to repeat it. Hey, the art people, fantastic. Q through Z. You guys are doing great. Here is people through I through P. We got a lot of prizes there. Maybe
they're slacking off a little bit.
This one is the worst.
Yes, A through H, you guys, come get your stuff.
Get your prizes. Congratulations, everyone. So fun to do the daily prize. Today's yarn that we're going to talk about is one we had, I think, 2 years ago, and we just did a major reorder on it. It is one of my favorite for gifts, and there are a lot of options to knit with this yarn. I'm going to start out with red. We always do like the gradients, but I'm like, oh, let's do fall first. So this is Juniper Moon 14. It is a luxurious blend of merino, which includes a 14 micron count and the finest cashmere. It is a chainette construction, so think like an I-cord. It does not have fiber blown through it. So what this does is it ends up knitting at a heavy worsted, and it's very light. Very, very light. So this is a 90% merino wool, 10% cashmere, hand wash, lay flat to dry. It is delicious. It knits up from 16 to 20 stitches over 4 inches on a 7 to 9 needle, or crochets 11 to 14 singles using an I to K hook. We have a project that we've knit out of this. This is one skein of 2 different colors. This is the dog's tooth cowl. It comes in 3 sizes. So the first 2 sizes, you can get 1 of each color, or if you want the double wrap infinity, you get 2 of each. The beauty of this is you knit it on a 10.5 needle. So it is very, very fast to knit. It also, I do believe we have an on-demand class for it, but anyone who purchases at least 2 skeins of 14 today can get this pattern at no charge. Just write in the notes that you'd like the pattern for it. Oh, Eileen said she made it in class. It is really a 2-row repeat and nothing crazy about it, but I just think very classic styled. I mean, look at this. You could do like a Valentine's Day one and pink and red, or black and red would be really pretty.
Which the red is color number 22 crimson. It is a softer blue red, as well as the blush pink is called Peony or 24. And the black, if you wanted the little higher contrast, is number 1 Midnight. You can see it's nice, a nice deep jet black.
I was trying to find a video on Chainette yarns if it would show it.
Oh, like how they're made?
Just to let you know, Juan sent me a video. We are going to share it.
For the blown in?
Yes. He did.
I am so happy, Juan. I could hug you.
No, it's so great.
Because I am one of those people that like those shows, like how it's made.
I love how is it made. But just to let you guys know, this Chainette construction yarn, it's essentially, this one is a single ply, which you can easily see that. A single ply of yarn is made up of a tube of chains, basically an I-cord. The construction does a few things. It adds girth to the yarn, so thickness, without the typical weight because it has a hollow core. It creates some additional stretch because, as you know, I-cord is a bit stretchy. The other thing is it makes it warmer because the heat is trapped in the center. I love it. It's one of my favorites. I love Chainette constructions, especially in this one. And the micron count is pretty amazing.
That's why this is called 14, right? Because it's 14 microns.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So just because we have a little bit of time today, we're going to talk just real quick about micron count. That is how they measure softness of yarns. So it's pretty amazing. The softer it is, the higher the micron count. So it's the lower it is means it's a little more scratchy. So like Imperial Alpaca is one of the highest grades that you can get. That normally has a micron count of 22. So it is pretty fantastic. Like that is Royal, I think that one's Royal Alpaca, right?
Yeah, it's Imperial yarn, but I think it's Royal Alpaca.
So Royal Alpaca, again, has a micron count normally of like 22 to 23. So higher micron count, softer it is. I love, that's one of the reasons why I like this one.
Apu.
This is one of my favorites because it's so crazy soft. This is, again, Imperial Alpaca, and you get like this beautiful little cake.
I know, they're so cute.
And you could do, there's enough to do, I think you could do more of a fitted hat with one skein. You get 109 yards. 2 is going to make it a lot easier. More options with that. But what's nice about 14 is they've blended high micron count merino with cashmere, which has a high. It's a single ply, which makes it softer. Then they have the Chainette construction, which means you can knit it on a bigger needle. If you have not used it, so many great options that you can do. I'm going to show you some really fun examples for other projects you can knit. We'll wait for Susan to drop some of the options. Here, let's just go to green.
This is a beautiful spring green, number 5 Emerald Lake. It's like that new leaf green.
Mm-hmm.
I did see a question about, is this the right gauge for the sweater that you're test knitting?
Yes, it is. And this would be amazing because it would be so light.
This would be a wonderful jacket.
It is. Oh, see, I thought I brought it, but I realized I left it at home.
I found your swatch.
Oh, where was it?
You know how we pulled up samples of like all of our one skein projects? It got caught up with those.
Is it on my desk?
Well, yes, and I put your gauge on it.
Let me go get it so everyone can see, and we can leave it out front. We can pin it to the yarn so people can touch it.
All right, while she grabs that, I will show you guys another beautiful color. This is the gorgeous rust orange, which is color 16. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Susan commented if I drop any more links, she'll tell me to stop. So maybe it's scrolled past them.
I don't know, on my end I don't see any. Like, it's 8 minutes.
Susan, we're getting no links.
No links. Literally.
Facebook today. What is wrong with it?
I'm refreshing. Oh, okay. Weekender just showed up.
Okay, they're there now.
Ridiculous. Okay, so you can talk about my sample.
So
Fantastic.
This is Danielle's swatch for the test knit she's doing for Hintermstein. She's using the Saxony, which is a super soft cashmere tweed. And I was checking her gauge this morning, and boy, black yarn makes me feel like I have like 90-year-old eyes.
No, it's
even with the gauge ruler. Like if I didn't have the gauge ruler, I would not have been able to count your gauge.
No, I had to.
Because that is some
What did
darkness.
you get on it?
18. There was a sticky sitting on it.
I didn't get it. Susan gave it to me. Okay, well, I got more than that. I think I got 19. So I may need to drop down a needle size.
It was almost like 18 3/4 or like 17 3/4. Like I could barely count the 18.
I already started knitting it.
Well, what gauge is it supposed to be?
I think 20.
Well, just knit a smaller size.
The thing is, I can't. I already cast off. Maybe I can. You guys, it is so crazy soft.
It's a jacket. It can be big.
It's already oversized. I mean, because it's a bigger jacket. Well, we'll see. It is hard to count, though, the black.
It's very hard to count. Well, how many stitches was in here?
I don't remember. One trick that I've done is you can run a white yarn every other, up and down, and then you can count it that way. So maybe we'll try that. But I do believe it's, I got 19 right after it came out of the dryer but I don't recommend it for people.
If
you're not very careful, it'll shrink.
Because this yarn got very fuzzy and kind of filled in the gaps, which makes it even harder to see the stitches.
Yeah, let me see if I can even line it up. Okay, that's it. But, oh, wait, hold on. I think I have a tapestry needle. This is a fun little trick to show you guys. Hold on. Because this, when you can't see it, and here's the thing, Anna's got 30-something-year-old eyes. She's got the best eyes in the bunch.
I'll tell you though, my eyes have always been light sensitive. If it is dim, I cannot see. Like, because I pets it so much, I go to people's houses and I go, how do you not have more light in your house? How do you see?
Try knitting at a hotel. You really think there's a problem? I want to bring my own one. So here's what you do, is you go up and down across the row.
Oh, every other stitch.
Right.
I was thinking like every other leg, like you were picking up stitches, but that's even easier.
I do know some tricks.
Like a running stitch, is that what
yes,
it's called?
It's called a running stitch. Let me do across the whole
sewing
one. And you can do it pretty fast because there is sometimes, here's, most times I would not do black, but this is a fantastic project.
Yeah, we should have you swatch in gray, like the light gray.
Okay, so then you just have to make sure it's all laid out.
Now we put that back.
Look, it may not have been even, but
It's
so we
okay.
have
Because now
1, 3,
2.
5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17.
Yep, that's, I see 17 now too.
Well, hell's bells. I haven't done that much work.
Drop down a needle size now.
I think I needs to be 2. Needs to be 20.
Oh yeah.
It'll definitely do it though, because it's so easily stretchable. I haven't done that much work on it. Easy to tear out. But you guys, makes a huge difference to do that. Even though my line's not on the same, it really doesn't matter. You just get to count it.
Yeah, but look how easy to see they are now.
2 needle sizes down. So I think I'll be knitting, I might be on an 8. Maybe I'll do a 6. Good thing here's what I like about her pattern. I know I'm kind of jumping out, but I really highly recommend knitting her stuff. So she does a version of a top-down sweater that the first thing you knit is what's on the back.
Like
so
your shoulders.
Your
Like
not even
between
your
your
shoulders. Yeah, between your shoulders. So right here. And then you pick up, you put your stitches on a holder. So we'll say, here's the holder. Put these stitches on a holder, and then you pick up and knit this piece. So then it's going to look like this. And then you connect your yarn here, and you pick up and knit this piece. This is where I'm at. So I'm not that far into it to take it out. And her diagrams are amazing. Like this one, it's like, pick up and knit this way, pick up and knit this way. I mean, it is step-by-step amazingness.
There's no which is the left and which is the right.
No, and there's a lot of pages, but well worth it. I can't wait to show you guys. I mean, especially since I'm starting over. Because here's the thing. A lot of times I'd be like, oh, what does it matter? It's going to matter. It's on my back, and I don't have a big back. So it's maybe 3 hours worth of knitting. It's fine.
I knew she did like these interesting constructions like this because I did that Walk the Cumbria and that one's similar, but I like this shape even more than how Cumbria was. Or
I'm going to
Cambria?
show you guys.
Cambria?
It's Cumbria. Let me look her up just so that I can show you other patterns of hers that you can use this yarn, because it's pretty impressive.
Here, while you look her up, I will show them a couple more colors. There's a beautiful aqua for our blue people, number 20 aquarium. This one is definitely not showing up accurate on camera. It is a turquoise leaning teal green, whereas the camera is making it more blue leaning. Or we have this beautiful orchid color. They call it geranium, number 19, but this is very much like our orchid pink.
Cindy Pert, I think you're on. You were looking for a Chanel inspired one. Here's one. Look at the gorgeous details of this jacket by Hinterstein with the neckline. It's shorter. It's got this really great slip stitch detail.
Oh, that's cute.
Anna, this would look really cute on you. So Slip Me is the name of this one. Again, 18 stitches. I need to double check. If it's 18 stitches, then I'm golden. I love this one. In the weekend, she knit this one. This is 20 stitches. I'll show you guys a couple more. We'll go a little slower because I just think this is what you did. This is Walk the Cumbria.
Yeah.
We did this as a class. Look at these great pockets. Do you even have it still? You'll have to wear it.
It's in like a kind of purple, like red violet kind of purple.
But this is what I think, very Eileen Fisher. Simple details that really bring it to the next level. Here's another fun one, the Perfect Edge.
Yeah,
Again, more fitted.
The very never goes out of style.
Mm-mm.
That one has really good lines on it.
Let me see if I look in my projects. It should be there.
I feel like that one would make me feel skinny.
Oh, it's not even there. Dang it.
Oh yeah, because it's not on Ravelry yet.
Yes. But here's it. That's the yarn. Look, didn't Anna do a great job with the picture? I did get comments. You're going to use black needles for black yarn? No, it's called staging.
That was just a picture.
Staging people. So that it looked pretty. But she does have some pretty amazing designs. For this yarn, specifically, here's more of a heavy worsted. Cheat your tweed. Look at this. Again, Chanel inspired. Melanie, I could see you wearing this. I don't think I would do the two colors unless it was the same color. Like hue.
Like charcoal and black.
Mm-hmm. And you could just accomplish that by putting mohair in that section.
That'd be a fun way to do it. Like just tint it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you could even blend it really nice and do like 2-row for like 20 rows.
Mm-hmm. If you're looking to do a men's sweater, this is Men's Tracks in a Field. Look at all these handsome men loving their knit sweaters from their significant person. And there is a woman's version called Tracks in a Field. So that is the woman's version.
I like the little vertical line on the side. Very flattering.
All right, we're going to talk about more colors because there are way more colors in 14. I love this color.
This is a summery sunflower color. This is color number 17, Gold Spire.
Juan, very smart of you. Juan says when he's doing black, he does a yarn over every 4 rows during the knitting before and after the yarn over, so the 18 is in between. So you're doing yarn over, knit 18, yarn over?
Or is he saying, is that
Row count?
that knit together? Like is KTG like knit 2 together basically? So you do the knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 18, yarn over, knit 2 together, so that the 18's.
We need more information. But I love that idea.
Because that would make a very easy to see line to measure if you're actually in 4 inches or if you're off.
Mm-hmm. Claudia, the pattern's going to be released sometime in October. It just went to test knitting a few days ago. And she extensively test knits 6 of every size.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does she have room for one more?
No, they're all full.
This is number 2.
But I do have the pattern.
Dreamscape. Ooh, secret test knit
Yes.
that we just talked about on Facebook. Not so secret test knit.
Okay, so one saying yes. So you would do yarn over, knit 2 together, knit 18, knit 2 together, yarn over. That's what I'm thinking. I do like this though. This actually did great. Good option. I'm like, where's my phone? I want to check something.
I think it's buried under
Oh, it is.
the yarn.
Okay.
We might have too many pretty colors of yarn, so therefore you have no phone. Yes, Helen, isn't that a lovely gray? Because it's got the heathering of the light and dark, which is just the natural shading of the fibers.
It is 18 stitches. So I could drop down one needle size. No, it's 17.
Oh, that's right. After we ran the thread, it was 17.
17, which is what I thought it was. But I was like, yeah, close enough. But I don't think so.
Note
But that's fine. I'll do it again.
Note to self, next time we're having you swatch in a lighter color if you're knitting black.
Okay. Thank you, Juan. We needed a little more details.
Okay, so the yarn overs are closest to the
Yes. So if
knit
you want
18.
18 stitches, you're going to cast on 24. Knit 3, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 18, yarn over, knit 2 together, knit 3. Okay. I will do a swatch like that to show everyone. Great idea. I was in a hurry, Juan, so I was like, I could not think. I just needed to cast on for it. They do have some beautiful hand paints, which are really fun to knit for a stockinette. It's almost like each stitch is a different color.
So this first one is color 108 Harlequin. It has kind of a tomato red, a soft cobalt blue, an olive gold. There's a really pretty like ochre green where the gold and blue mix. And then a little bit of soft white because they did not dye all of the yarn. They let a little bit of the natural fiber
I love the lavender.
mingle in there.
Every day as I'm doing video, I put lavender lotion on. Mm-hmm.
I enjoy it too because then I get to smell it.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're going to show you a couple of patterns before we showcase the last color. We have, let's see, this dragon scales sweater if you want to do multiple colors. So that one has one, let's see, here's a good one. Something like that, something like that. Beautiful.
You could pair a Noro with this and get beautiful colors.
Yes. Mm-hmm. This arrow hat, this is a crochet project. Very pretty. I love the chevrons that you're getting. I just want a real palm though now. Now I'm like,
I have that hat at home. I think I did it in the red.
You did?
Yeah.
That's fun. Here is Petrine. That is a headband and wristlets or fingerless gloves.
You could do the headband longer and it'd be a cute cowl.
Mm-hmm. Tamara. Nice little matching set. Cowl and hat pattern. I love this one. Agnetha. If you like a little popcorn stitch. Definitely bobbles. Knit 3, turn around, knit 3, turn around, purl 3, turn around, knit 3, then increase. There's an increase row. Weekender would be perfect with this yarn. We even have Weekender up on our mannequin. Fun to hand knit, fun to do most of it on the machine. There are a lot of options on this one. And then we have one left. Did we do these already?
Mm-mm.
Well, heck,
So
here's
we
three
have
more.
these two and then those three.
Yeah.
We weren't kidding. This drawing comes in all the colors. So we have 104 Serenity, the blues, greens, a little kind of rusty chocolate.
This is a really good example of what it looks like knit up. Every stitch almost is a different color. So here's the beauty of that. You're not getting pooling. And that would work if you did a solid with this. Look at this.
Oh, that'd be cute.
So pretty.
Sorry, it's normally the recording device, so normally you guys just get a pause instead of an alarm.
Here's the actual, one of the colors we actually have.
That's Harlequin.
Mm-hmm. And we need this color. We must have sold out of this one. That's a beauty. Fun. That would be a fun round yoke. That this is the background, and then black's the.
That very Danielle stained glass.
Yep.
Then we have 101 Olympia, which is like a blue violet, charcoal, that mustard green gold. There's little highlights of blush. There is a soft lavender, number 14 Nebula.
Yep, Melanie, your mistakes, your design elements will not show.
There is a powder blue, number 23 Aquamarine. And last but not least, a nice olive green, number 21 Mocha.
All right, then we're going to show what we're wearing, and then we have to head out because we have to do a very quick photo shoot for my finished sweater by Iris. She's very excited about it. All right, so let's talk about what I am wearing. I love this. You guys know this is Casapinka's Little Lulu. I'm going to the theater today, and I figure it's going to be hot, and it's an afternoon one. I did do a lot of it on the machine, but it's beautiful. Just doing it by hand, this little yarn over, knit 2 together, knit 3 or 4 section. Really fun. Just oversized, comfortable, nothing fancy. And we were just talking about this in knit. I had a machine knitting class this morning at home that we were just talking about designs. You could do the same type of thing, putting in different stitch patterns, or hand knitting also. But very comfortable. It is made out of Malabrigo Cicero, which is a linen silk blend deliciousness. All right.
It's a little awkward.
Okay.
Voila. Okay, I am wearing a crochet top called the Mesh Berry Pullover. It's basically a granny square, but you start with a longer chain, and then your granny square increases that would make it a square are your raglan increases.
Mm-hmm.
And then after you get your increases, you just stop working on the sleeves and work in the round.
I feel like this is on my list. I might have yarn for it already.
I feel like you might too.
What weight is it?
Fingering weight.
Pretty. All right. Oh, out of 7?
Yeah, out of any of the 7 series merino clouds would be amazing.
All right, turn around. Show the back. You wear a little cami underneath it to hide the goods. And then we've got Susan.
Ombre splash triangle, and that's a tongue twister this morning.
Hello.
Beaded silken sequins added. It was not written for it in the upper portion. Actually, I don't think anywhere.
We can give you notes if you're like, I need to do that.
You use beaded silk
Pretty much,
sequin.
yeah.
That's the notes.
Yeah.
Throw it in where you feel like, basically.
Yep. 1 skein of merino cloud and or 1 of beaded silken sequins.
It's so exciting.
I love this one.
It is. We've sold a lot of yarn for that
Yeah.
one because it's so pretty knit up. But that is going to be it, my lovelies. So excited to see you on Thursday. I will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Remember, if you haven't signed up for the Have a Ball Fall Crawl, and you will get to see your amazing store that you all know, as well as 26 other yarn boutiques around the country and into Canada. I cannot wait for you guys to see what we've got in store. So we will see you soon, and have an amazing day. Bye-bye.